Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lynetta. I'm going to be doing a general tarot reading for you all. I'm going to try to make this a quick one because I need to get to work, but I wanted to do this morning. Feeling inspired to read for you. So let's just not waste any time. And let's get into this reading, see what messages Spirit has for the collective today. All right. And remember, this is a collective reading. So there are many energies that I am channeling and for this message. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Light my little candle here. And above all, use your discernment and trust yourself. Okay, let's get into these energies and see what messages are coming forth today. All right. What energy is the collective in right now? Okay. We are starting off with the Two of Wands, planning. Someone is reimagining their life, looking out into the world and seeing the possibilities. The Two of Wands is all about seeing what's possible and having a plan to move forward with something. With the Five of Cups, this Five of Cups energy is grief. This is loss. Feeling or going through some type of loss. And this is in the position of the hidden pattern. So this is about your subconscious beliefs. Maybe there's a wound. The dynamic that's influencing this Two of Wands energy, this planning, is you've experienced some type of loss. And, you know, it feels like it may be heavy. And there's a need to move forward with this sailboat here. And her hair is the water. To sail away. The boat look like it's moving away from her. But so there's some type of loss and or grieving some type of loss. Let's get more. Okay, what's the truth? Okay. And this is justice. So you moving away, planning to move on after a loss. This is justice. This is something that needs to happen in order for you to be in alignment with the Lovers here. It's an aligned choice. And yeah. So you're making aligned choices here. And what's the lesson or the outcome? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. This is you moving towards your comfort. This is the Queen of Pentacles is in her abundance. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups energy. So the moral of the story is what I'm feeling here is you What I'm feeling here is self-respect, learning to give justice to yourself, and understanding that sometimes loss leads to new growth. You see these cups here that have spilled. There are 5 cups here, but look at this cup. This cup is filled, and this cup is sprouting what looks like magnolias, right? This is newness. This is something coming out of this loss or this grief. So maybe you've lost someone. Maybe you've had to walk away from someone. Maybe you've experienced some type of disappointment that has made you look at your life in a new way, that has caused you to reimagine a new life for yourself, and having to move forward and plan for that. But this choice with the Lovers in the position of the crossroads, right? The position of the choice that you need to make, the decision or the shift, is you being in alignment with this choice to move forward. This is you making the right choice, doing the right thing, right? Which is also justice. This is something that's just and fair because you have experienced some type of disappointment or loss. This is leading to you understanding that you are the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles honors herself. She is nurturing and she honors her environment. She multiplies everything that she puts her energy into. So this is about your comfort. This is about your stability. This is about you being someone who is a blessing to other people, and maybe understanding. I'm looking here. I'm drawn to on this card. Let me just say this. I'm drawn to on this card that there's a little person on this card. I don't know if you can see that, but on this card, there's a very small lady here, right? And then you have the rabbit. So you multiply everything in your environment. Everything in your environment, you cause it to grow and to blossom and bloom. And not only do you nurture your environment, you nurture and support. Your environment supports the people who need you, who rely on you, the people in your environment, right? So you're someone who is a queen, and you have people who are looking to you for your support. You are the provider and the nurturer of your surroundings, whatever environment you're in. People look up to you and they need that support. And it's very important that you stay focused on who you really are, because you are someone who brings comfort to others. And that's the lesson here. Okay, so let's get into these energies and see what brought us to these energies. On the bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is someone who is loving, intuitive, connected with her water energy, her emotions. So you're someone who is not only practical and grounded, but you're also someone who is in touch with your emotions, someone who is full of empathy, but not just empathy, intuition. Okay, you are the embodiment of empathy and intuition. Queen of Cups is connected. She knows the needs of her environment. She understands how to nurture the spirit of others through her empathy and her emotional support. So you're someone who's very emotionally supportive to others as well. With the Justice and the Five of Cups here, I'm feeling like maybe that is something that people have maybe not really, or maybe taken for granted is what I'm feeling. But let's get into this Two of Cups, Two of Wands energy. Tell me about the Two of Wands energy. What does the collective need to know? Okay, we have the Eight of Cups coming out, moving on. Yeah, you've had to walk away. Okay. Yeah. You were inspired to walk away. Inspired by the divine to walk away. To find balance. That's what led to this Two of Wands energy. You've had to walk away from something. This could be someone. This could be a group. This could be a person. This could be an environment. But something that was not feeding you. Something that was giving you less than you deserve. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You're a queen. You know, you're someone who is a benefit to others. And whatever you had to walk away from, it was not serving you. So you've had to walk away from something, someone, or some environment that was not giving you anything in return. With the Eight of Cups, that's a lot of emotions. And these are emotional attachments that you've had to walk away from. Yeah, and you were guided in order for you to find your balance, in order for you to be able to alchemize this this imbalance of energy. You've had to take steps to walk away, for you to be in harmony with yourself. With the Two of Wands, that's in the position of you, the collective. So you had to find harmony and peace within yourself. All right, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so you've had to move toward a new opportunity. There's a new opportunity waiting for you, or something else that you needed to focus on. It feels like it was a gift from the divine, this new opportunity when you walked away, or maybe something that's always been there waiting for you to come towards it, but maybe you just weren't seeing that, you know, or you weren't on. I'm getting this feeling that you were putting other people ahead of trying to honor other people, and maybe not paying attention to the path that you're supposed to be on, because you're so empathetic and very nurturing. You might feel like, you know, easily feel responsible for others. I'm again drawn to this Eight of Cups energy, and I'm wanting to, but this reading is going to go. I'm wanting to really quickly find out about this Eight of Cups energy. Maybe what is it that you've had to walk away from, and what is it that really caused you to reimagine your life? So let me just see real quick. What is the Eight of Cups energy that the collective had to walk away from? Why? Seven of Pentacles, to grow. Okay. You had to grow. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit. You needed to invest in yourself so that you could grow and you could Sometimes it's not about other people. Sometimes it's about what you're here to do. You know what I mean? And if an environment or the people in your surroundings are not serving the purpose that you've come here, because we all come here with a purpose, then maybe you know, sometimes you're just called to move on from that. So yeah, there was a calling, something calling you to something else with this Ace of Pentacles. There is something you're here to do. Okay, what is the Five of Cups? Disappointment. The High Priestess. So this is something that you saw. Okay, the High Priestess sees the unseen. So you saw, I feel that you saw this disappointment coming. You saw this grief coming. What else do we need to know about the Five of Cups and the High Priestess? Oh, the Knight of Wands. So this is something that you saw coming. You knew that you were that this was going to be a hard choice for you to leave whatever this is behind. With the High Priestess, your intuition, this is a knowing. So you knew this is something that I feel that you've always known. Sometimes we just know, you know, intuitively what we need to do. And with this Knight of Wands, you were called to put your energy, to move your energy. Okay, what else do we need to know about this Five of Cups? The Knight of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Cups in reverse is someone who's very unstable emotionally, and you intuitively saw the actions of this person. So we're dealing with a person here, or someone who's emotionally, yeah, this feels like a person. Someone emotionally unstable, manipulative. Someone who wanted to use your empathy, who saw your empathy, but did not. This is someone who wanted to use your empathy. And your energy. The Magician, yeah. But you saw this. This is someone, this Queen of Cups wanted what you had. This is someone who wanted to use your gifts, your energy, to manifest in their life. So this is someone who saw your gifts and wanted to use them. Okay, what else? The Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this feels like someone, This Queen of Cups in reverse energy. Yeah, with the Knight of Wands, you and the High Priestess, you recognized that this person was manipulating your emotions. That this person wanted you to be emotionally bound to them. This person saw that you're someone who has the tools, someone who has the willpower. This is someone who saw your abilities and saw your abundance. And Queen of Swords coming out in reverse. This is someone who saw your abilities and saw your abundance. And was disrespectful. This is someone who was disrespectful to who you are. This person saw you. They see you as being very capable and very blessed, very comfortable. And they didn't like it. They didn't like your comfort, your willpower, your strength. They did not like the fact that you're abundant on your own. You have the Queen of Pentacles twice here. They had a problem with you being so comfortable. And with the Magician, it feels like they felt like you were lucky. You know, like you're lucky to be comfortable. Not like you're someone who deserves it. This is someone who did not feel like you deserved to be comfortable. And they had an issue with you moving on towards new opportunities. Every time you stepped into a new opportunity, this person may not have said out loud, right? But they saw your new opportunities. They had a problem with everything that was going right for you. The fact that you even have direction, the fact that you are led, right? And that you are that you are taking action towards your own harmony and your own balance in your life, right? This is someone who had a problem with that. I see. Someone who doesn't appreciate you, or they're envious of you in some kind of way. This person has bad-mouthed you or thought very negative, projected very negative things onto you. With the mental, the Queen of Swords is all about mental. So this is someone who has trashed you in their own mind, created a very negative narrative concerning your comfort, your abilities, your peacefulness, and your opportunities. This is someone who feels like you're undeserving. Okay, so tell me about the Justice. Two of Swords. So you've had to trust your intuition and make a choice. That was the Justice. You may not have even known everything. I feel like you don't even know everything that this person has said or thought about you, but you have felt this energy. You felt it intuitively. Even though you couldn't see everything with the moon here, there's still things that you don't know. about what this person has thought about you, how this person has really felt about you, what this person has said about you. The Queen of Cups is all about being loving. She is a loving energy. The Queen of Cups is in reverse. This is someone who is hateful, who is spiteful, who is disrespectful with the Queen of Swords reverse. And you felt this. You felt it. Okay, anything else about the Justice? And this is the truth. This is what needed to be recognized and acknowledged. And this is what the cause of this grief. You've had to grieve this connection with this person, but you've also had to make an aligned choice based off of your intuition and what you were feeling. It wasn't even based off of everything that you could see. It was based off of your intuition. This is someone who sweet talked you. This is someone who always said, with the Knight of Cups, this is someone who always came in with messages of sweetness. And this is someone who was very nice to your face. You saw this person as, this is someone who was nice in front of you, but stabbed you in the back constantly. Someone who never let you know their true feelings about you. Yep. It was strong. It was strong. This energy felt very, very strong. Strong. Felt like with this strength sitting on top of this Knight of Wands taking action in this hateful energy. This person had very strong hateful energies towards you, was envious of your strength. This is someone who saw you and said, oh, you're so strong. I admire you. You know, I look, sweet things to you, even acknowledging your own strength. But this is someone who hated that about you. This person hates your strength, despises your strength. Yeah. Yep. This is someone who considers you lucky. The wheels turned in your favor, though. You saw this person. You changed. The Wheel of Fortune is a 10. You changed. You ended this cycle with this person. Something changed in you. That's why we're in this Two of Wands energy, planning, moving forward, reimagining your life without this person in it, because something in you knew you could not move forward with this person. You had to trust your intuition and make a difficult choice, but you did it. This is in the place of justice. It's the aligned choice. Justice is blind, okay? It's not looking at, justice is not looking at it shows no favor. It's not about favoritism. This is someone that you have shown favor toward in your life. You have given this person some type of authority, some type of privilege. This may even be a relative, someone that you, with the Eight of Cups energy, that you have a lot of emotions for. So you have given this person a special place in your life. But justice, it does not judge by what's, it shows no partiality. It shows no preference. It just is. It is what is just and the right thing to do. And that was a difficult decision for you to make, but that you making this choice, this difficult decision, when you realized how this person really felt about you, because you could feel it, you didn't even see it. This person didn't even show you this. You felt it. You felt it. And you knew something in you intuitively. Also, look, this Two of Swords is laying right on top of the High Priestess. You knew that in order for you to move forward into what the divine has for you, this Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity that is here for you, that you would have to make this difficult choice. And you trusted yourself, even though this person was hidden in your environment, hidden in their, everything about them is hidden. This is someone who serves up, oh, I love you. Oh, I respect you. I see your strength. I think you're so strong. But this is somebody who despises who you are. They feel like you don't deserve to be as blessed as you are. Have a problem with your comfort, with your confidence, with your ability to provide for yourself. But not only that, the fact that you are so loved and respected by others. Yep. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, the change, the wheels turning in your favor when you made that choice, and you closed the cycle. So you learned a lesson here. You learned a very important lesson. Tell me about the Lovers. Yeah, the cycle is closed with this person. The World is right on top of this Queen of Swords in reverse. You are no longer dealing with these type of people. And we have the Page of Wands in reverse. So there's no more excitement. There's no more false starts with this person. The Page of Wands is that first interest. It's showing interest, right? It's putting your energy into something new, something that inspired you. You're no longer inspired. You're not inspired at all by this person. Good. And we have Judgment here because you see what it is. Everything is laid out before you. You see it very clearly. The Judgment is also in line with the High Priestess, who sees clearly. We have the High Priestess, the Two of Swords, trusting your intuition in spite of things not being presented as they are in front of you. This person never presented in front of you. They always came before you as if they are someone who has love and affection for you. But it was all words, all illusion. This is someone who is not honest, and you saw that. This is someone who is not truly inspired by you at all, even though they pretended to be. There's someone who pretended to be inspired by you. They weren't at all. And you got Judgment. Good for you. Okay. Tell me about the Lovers. Yeah. We have the Three of Cups here. So this is someone that was a close friend. Someone this could have been a group of people who felt this way about you. A group of people that you were close to. People that you considered friends. I'm feeling friends. I'm not feeling family. I'm feeling people that you felt close to. Could be family, because, you can have family members that are like friends too, that you consider to be your people. But this Three of Cups is representative of people who you thought that you were in agreement with, that you shared the same values. You see how they're all wearing different colored dresses, right? But they all have these on their heads, right? Have this light around them, and they're wearing these wreaths of, I forget what they're called, but around their head. And for me, that signifies being on the same page, sharing the same values, having a clear understanding of each other. That's what you have in friendship, right? And being joined together, right? But no. So you've had to call judgment on a group, it seems like, or some of you. This was even a group. Maybe for some of you it was a person. For others of you, this was a group that you felt very close to. Okay. And this is you making an aligned choice, this judgment. It's in the position of the choice, the crossroads, the decision, the shift you call judgment. Look at here. We have the devil. So this group, you called judgment on this group that wanted to keep you bound, that was manipulating you, that wanted to control you. This is people who wanted to control you, who wanted to lord over you, have authority over you. This is someone, or this group. These are people, I'm just going to call them people, singular and or plural, who wanted to control your destiny, wanted to control how your life played out, how your life, you have the devil here laying right on top of the wheel of fortune and the world. These are people who wanted to control your destiny. Complete control over your life and the way that your life went. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. But you were focused. You were focused on your future. We have the Page of Pentacles here. You were focused on your future. You understood that these people wanted to control you. You understood. You saw it clear as day, and you understood that these people were not truly for you. Were not putting any energy into you. Were pretending to be inspired by you. You saw it clear as she is looking at this pentacle here. You saw it. Okay. You saw your future with these people. You knew that you needed to close this cycle right here. This Pentacles is laying right next to the devil, on top of the world, and on top of the Page of Wands in reverse. You knew that you needed to close this cycle right here. You looked and you saw your future, and you chose yourself. Yep, look, the Hangman. You saw it. You understood it. You got a new perspective. You called judgment. You saw it clearly because you surrendered to this energy, to what you were feeling, to what this energy was really telling you about your future, about what was coming for you if you did not close this cycle with this energy, with these people. You had some type of understanding when you just, I feel like, sat with yourself and surrendered to what you needed to see. You looked and you saw clearly, and you got a new perspective. You called judgment on this perspective, on this understanding. All right. That's what the Queen of Pentacles does. You thought about your environment. You thought about your life, connected to these. With this Page of Pentacles, you're thinking about your future, right? And this is falling under the Queen of Pentacles, right? Where you are now. The lesson is that this is who you are. But you thought about your life and you said, no, this is not my life. You got a new perspective. Okay. Is there anything else the collective needs to know? Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles here. Yep. These were people who were supposed to be working with you. But you also understood that there are people out in the world who will work with you, who you can be on the same page with. And that's what the Queen of Pentacles wants. The Queen of Pentacles wants people in her life who she can work with, who not only can she work with, but these are, with the Three of Pentacles, all these people are on the same page. They have a common goal. They share a value. They bring their gifts, their talents, their skills and abilities together to create something. They work together. These people are in harmony with each other. And this is what the Queen of Pentacles wants in her environment. And the people that you had in your environment, they just were not that. So you've had to make a loving choice towards yourself, the just choice towards yourself. And you have had to honor with the Ace of Wands. This is a new, that first spark. This is a new energy. It's the first idea, the inspiration. You were inspired to honor yourself, to take a new direction with the Two of Wands. You were inspired to see the possibilities, to see a new possibilities, to see what you were in alignment with, to reimagine your life. That's what it is. And that's your reading, guys. Oh, I'm so happy. We're at the end of the reading, and I have to go. I have an appointment. But thank you all for allowing me to read for you. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was that you were inspired. And I just want to say, keep choosing yourself. Keep doing the right thing by yourself, okay? And you guys take care. I will see you in the next reading. Have a blessed one.